All my life I want money and power, respect my mind or die from lead child. Pray my dick get big as Rudy Gobert so I can fuck the world for 72 years. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the Matrix. My mind is living on cloud nine and this nine is never on vacation. Sound of that Maserati and vroom vroom I'm racing. Popping pills in the lobby and I pray they don't find it naked. And I pray you niggas is hating. Shooters go after Judas. Jesus Christ, if I live life on my knees, ain't no need to do this. Park it in front of looters. Next to that church is chicken. All you pussies is losers. All my niggas is winners screaming. All my life I want money and power. Respect my mind or die from lead child. Alrighty, so let's go. So hiatus, but Coach definitely didn't take the time off. He read over 1,000 pages worth of books. We have over 19 books completed in 3 months. I was going to give you the tour to start it off, but it's a pain in the ass to edit, so let's just get right into it. I forgot to do my bookmarker thing. Oh, that looks like us right there. Okay, we're good. So anyways, I don't think Coach showed you the full, what is it, the Rizzler thing. So basically, the Rizzler came on, he did a stupid little face thing, right, which I'm pretty sure I showed you. But they said, like, the dumbest shit in the broadcast. Like, I swear they made a big thing about, oh, yeah, the dude said, like he's talking about, like, one of the drivers or whatever in, like, in the race, like, trying to outdrive somebody he's like, hoping his car is giving off enough Riz. Right, and it's just like, oh my god, it's like, oh, I thought you were talking about the Rizzler. The Rizzler? What's that? No, I meant like the just a perfectly normal way, like we always say Riz, like it's been a word this whole time, and everybody just knows what it means, right? So, yeah, of course we know it's just a bunch of fucking stupid made up bullshit, like all their stuff. Anyways, we're gonna go straight to here. They do not know what happened to Amelia Earhart's airplane. Still, as of a month ago, they thought they found her plane. Instead, the search continues. Thanks, CNN. I'm going to guess you just made it up because there never was a stupid fucking plane. So fuck you. And they did a tribute to Jimmie Johnson at the Super Bowl. And official Jaguar 9 did a really good video about it. Basically how botched it was with the AI. Like, it's just completely AI made tribute, and like everything about it's like wrong. And the mascots and all that sort of stuff, but like also like the teams that Jimmie Johnson coached for is like all whack. But basically, what I wanted to get at with that is just so interesting that it looks like it's going to be like Jimmie Johnson's last year. Like, and he's looking pretty rough. He might actually like pass away. He's 81 years old, I believe, right? So, just think it's very interesting. We might have both, like the one Jimmie Johnson passed away, or at least retiring, and then the other one, with the old broken neck, quadriplegic deal. Hopefully at the Coca-Cola 600, but we'll get to that soon. So here is Angel Reese. Okay, she had like a phenomenal game. This is old. Like, she just had a really like phenomenal game in the 3-on-3 league. And so I just saw like how frustrated she is there. Doesn't it remind you like Happy Gilmore, right? And they're just doing like Happy Gilmore 2 now. Travis Kelce's gonna be in it. Hopefully Tom Brady will be in it. We'll have Drew Carey in it, I'm sure, right? Sorry, we're just gonna skip past those for now. We can come back to it. Oh, goodness. As far as we're going to have to break this one up, so we're not going to get to the really good stuff in this one, but I'll just immediately start rolling into the second one. It's just the only way it's going to make sense to do it. Here's just some books. I want to get the ones actually by him, right? Still Me and Nothing Is Impossible. Those are the ones Coach really wants, but also Man of Steel's a great name. Somewhere in Heaven's a great name. There's Amelia. There's Dale. Couldn't get them to look alike or anything like that, but let's see. Oh yeah, so they retired Dale Jr.'s favorite car named Amelia, so it doesn't race anymore. Brandon Graham retiring. He didn't get the sack fumble, but someone else did for us. Let's see. Oh yeah. So isn't that comment interesting? Patrick has kind of a Christopher Reeve look here. Isn't that weird they said that? Let's see. There's this funny book, Make Them Go Away. Clint Eastwood, Christopher Reeve in the case against disability rights. What the fuck? The controversial tragedy of Blaise Alexander. So this is the good stuff right here. Blaise Alexander. We're gonna have to get back to that. So there's been a Rec 10 Daytona, like 8 years straight. There's something interesting about that one. Homestead Grays. Oh yeah, that's weird that it ties back to that because we're gonna talk about the Homestead Grays actually. But Coach watched the incredible Burt Wonderstone for the first time. He didn't imagine it was gonna be great or anything like that, right? But he figured he was remiss to have not seen it just because everything magic is flagged, and this was one big flop. Right? Usually the flops are just as important as the big blockbuster ones. Like it was supposed to be a blockbuster, right? Seemed miscast, right? It definitely felt like it should have been like a basically Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson type deal or whatever, but instead they put Steve Buscemi and Carell. Steve Carell is never funny. I'd rather have had Stephen Colbert, probably. But let's see. I'm sure there's some Office fans freaking out right now. They're mad at me. That's okay. And then, that's probably his best role, The Office. But Jim Carrey's character was way over the top. I thought it was funny. The reason I watched it, saw his dude's name was Anton Marvelton, so I was like, oh, that's too on the nose. And then look, features Alan Arkin. Isn't that crazy? I was like, oh shit, that's like double flag. So we're definitely watching this one. They the as far as like symbolism, so Jim Carrey, spoiler alert, his big finale is he drilled a hole into his brain, and it was supposed to like leave him like unharmed and all that sort of stuff. Like his right eye like immediately like rolled back in his skull, and he like has like memory loss immediately, right? And they just like leave the drill sticking out of his head, just like the nail. And oh shit, you remember in Happy Gilmore they got the nail in his head? Why did that come back again? Isn't that weird? It's the exact same spot too, isn't Happy Gilmore? What the fuck's that about? They always talk about like lobotomies, all that sort of stuff. Something to think about. Moving on. Spent too much time there. Donald Scardino is 76 years old. Who the hell is that? Okay, he directed it. So the director is 76 years old, has the 84 marriage. So that was funny. Of course, flagged because of Don. Credits include Johnny No Trump. So Donnie is in Johnny No Trump. Get the fuck out of here. Isn't that weird? What else we got? Oh yeah, so 67. Right, so he's 76 years old. I was 67. Hopefully he dies this year. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, so we tied into the Cleveland Playhouse. So the Cleveland Playhouse, isn't that weird how quickly we got back to Cleveland? Coach can't ever stay off of Cleveland, but he can't help it. It's not his fault. I'm telling you, they want us to be into Cleveland. Cleveland's like the shit, apparently. It's definitely cooler than Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh has 6 titles. Let's see, Super Bowls, I should say, and some Stanley Cups, all that sort of stuff. So Cleveland's definitely gonna be on again, I promise. This was originally a silent movie theater. Opened its doors on April Fool's Day, 1921. So just let you know it's bullshit. It's probably like a billion years older than that. And let's see. And yeah, by the way, Coach quit the nicotine. So there's that. He still does the ganja, but no more nicotine. He's like a week clean of that. He's gonna stick with it. Quitting the vape was way harder than quitting cigarettes. I quit cigarettes most times, but I still kind of want to vape, but I've been doing real good about it. And that's more money we can put towards books etc. So, and Coach also signed up for Audible, but he hasn't listened to any of them yet. Obviously, we have enough to read. Austin Pendleton. Is that in there? Edward Gordon Craig. Is that interesting? Brooks. Minerva Brooks. It's just littered with it. It's so weird. Hathaway Browns. That instantly made me think of like Anne Hathaway. But then, just so you know, they changed the name to Miss Anne H. Hathaway Brown School for Girls. So it's like, yeah, it's Anne Hathaway, just so you know. Hubble, it's like the Hubble telescope. Roger. It's always the same names over and over again. Like, it's like the most NPC shit ever. Is there really that many motherfuckers named Roger out there? I've met like a couple Rogers my whole life, and like I'm down with the old heads, right? Like it's not like everybody I know is my age, like so. I don't think there's. It's not like every other dude's named Roger and Donald, right? Isn't that crazy? I mean, I did know some Donalds, and a couple Donalds. They're both smoke dealers, funnily enough. Let's see. The one Don actually only had the one eye. He had a tragedy happen to one of his children. Just saying. Who knows what's going on there? And then, so 48 years of marriage. Let's see. Coach likes that guy, though. He hasn't talked to him in years and years, but he always did right by Coach. Let's see. It's just weird coincidences. It's all the stuff we talk about with the name. And he also had a grandfather who was a Schmason who died at 86. Let's see. 101 years old. Got the palindrome there. Breast cancer. And 48 years of marriage. That weird. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bobby Ann Schmason. Right there. Another Donald. So weird. Oh my god. Film version of Vietnamese. Bruce Willis, I don't know. What was interesting about this one? It had to be something good. Oh, it's supposed to be one of the best books of the 80s. Okay. That's why. What's that one called? In Country. So, Coach recommends In Country. But there's this one. This one's related to Alan Alda. It's one of the Aldas. Anthony Alda. This is Anthony Alda. Half brothers with Alan. Scott Bakula. Who's in role of his most notable accomplishments being in role of a lifetime from 2001. Buck Steele. Another Buck there. I've seen a billion Bucks pop up lately. I have no idea. It's so weird. So Robert Alda is the father of actors Alan and Anthony Alda. There's the 101 again. Who died at 101? Oh, was that one Donald, I think. And this Alda. So Anthony Alda got 86, Tom. And that's Robert Alda. Robert Alda got 86 at 72. 72 years old. Roger the Sixth. So the ones Coach read, he read the two big tabletop ones, the unbelievable, right? Like the craziest numbers in sports history, and the other big tabletop one was the Hoop Atlas, right? The transformation of the modern NBA. I read Sacred Hoops, the Phil Jackson one. It's like spiritual, lessons from a hardwood warrior. Let's see. What's the other one? Oh yeah, the Carson Wentz book. Actually, two Carson Wentz books, believe it or not. Birds of Prey and Soaring with Eagles. I'm just trying to get a beat on what's going on there. And then the other one I read, Grover Cleveland Alexander. So yeah, Coach literally read all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. I'm 80 pages into one of the Ohio State ones. So hopefully we'll have number 20 done. And that'll be number 7 basically in a week's time. We got a whole bunch more we want to add to the list, of course. And let's see. So I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, no joke. Coach read over 1,000 pages in a week. So that's what he's been doing. Are we still rolling? Did it stop recording? Oh, I see. Just want to make sure I didn't lose the recording. Likes to do that. So he did Beatrice. There's Austin. 84 years old. Let's see. Beatrice got the 81. I like that Austin's from Ohio. So he's like from My Cousin Vinny in the Muppet movie. Beautiful Mind. Interesting. All those things are flagged. Elizabeth Taylor. It's Roger Ailes. It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Friar Lawrence. Of course, we got Anne Frank. Starring Austin Pendleton. Okay, so there's a documentary about him. I'm definitely trying to let's get a shot there. And then let's see. Edward Gordon Craig. Here's Edward Gordon Craig. Sometimes known as Gordon Craig, just so you get the Gordon out there right front and center. Dame Ellen Terry. Scary Terry. Dame Lillard. And then, let's see. Anything good with this one? Marionettes. Actors are no more important than marionettes. Oh yeah. So this was the editor-in-chief writer for the first international theater magazine, The Mask. That's why we were interested in this one. But that was weird. Lifelong friends with Martin Shaw. University of Texas at Austin. Is that weird? I came back to Austin. Tennessee. So yeah, Cleveland Playhouse had a premiere of a Tennessee Williams play. Isn't that interesting? Like Alan Ackborn, we got another Alan. Married again in 1948. What do you know? Donald Wolfett. We got another Don. Appeared in 6 other plays. There's Donald Wolfett. So he was renowned for his portrayal of King Lear. So there's Charles Doran. Isn't that like Charles Van Doren from Quiz Show? That was weird. Died at the Royal Masonic Hospital in 1968. What do you know? It's weird, right? Like, there's big orange bricks. Ravens Court. Hospital 8600, isn't that weird? Founded in 1948. Health Service. New surgical wing in 76. New chapel was open in 58. Reopened in 02. Palindrome. I bet the Ravens won that's probably the same year the Ravens won the Super Bowl. We're close to it. Elaine Resnice. Renee, I don't know. Career over 6 decades. Documentary. Influential, I bet it was. Documentary about schmaltzies. Elaine. It's like Alan and Lane together. 1984. Published his autobiography. What happened in 88? Translated into English in 88. His assistant quit in 1986. Mystical atheist. Alright, bro. So won the Academy Award in 1948. So Johnny Neutron, it's like one of the saddest things that ever happened to a play. Like, basically didn't have any leash at all. Like, it wasn't bad, and it basically, people like just didn't flock to it the very first night, right? Because it had like a quiet opening, and they just panicked and pulled it because it didn't have like big star power behind it or anything like that. But basically, plays open worse than that all the time, and get to still have their run. But not this one. They panicked. So no, I came back to that. Let's see. Schmation Cook. He's also in Spy Kids. Oklahoma City, likes BMX, biking, and skateboarding. Brad Garrett is also on the cast. David Copperfield, cameos. So there's Zachary Adam Gordon. Please tell me I got Brad Garrett. There's no way I didn't click on that. Let's see, Zachary Adam Gordon. So he's a kid from Tired Wimpy Kid. Ishmael, in case you didn't know. Oh, shit. There's no way, I guess I didn't. Okay, so let's do it then. Brad Garrett. fucking Raymond's brother. Okay. It's Raymond's brother here. How old is he? 64. Where's he from? Oxnard. Has a comedy club. You open up for Liza Minnelli. Liza Minnelli, that bitch. You know, she did Coach Dirty. Alrighty. Mighty Ducks, the animated series. There you go. I didn't know he was in Two Stupid Dogs. That's dope. Oh yeah, I used to watch him on the celebrity poker stuff. I know he played poker, I just didn't know like how I'd seen him play it, but yeah, he was on the celebrity ones. Oh, Nathan Lane. Shit. Look at that. New York Times is the greatest stage entertainer of the decade. Are you fucking joking? We're talking about Ricky Gervais here. No fucking face. No chin. Sorry, the rest is bothering me. There's something good here. Jersey City. Jesuit priest. He's named after his uncle who's a Jesuit priest. That's funny. Okay, there we go. I knew there'd be something. Hubbard again. What's with Hubbard? Zachary's, you know, Elrod's mommy. I think Coach needs a middle initial. So stupid dream watch it. Who cares? Oh god, this one's already gonna be too long anyways. I can't spend too much time on Nathan Lane. Fucking literally got Wizard of Oz. We already got these. He's the Schmesuret priest. And Coach already has suspected that he's Ricky Gervais, so we really don't need much of this con anyway. Let's see. Oh. Coach is too obsessed, he can never help himself. White Rabbit. There's another one. What was that? White Rabbit. You fucking seeing this shit? It has to be performed each night by a different actor who has not seen the script before. Get the fuck out of here. They always kill the lead actor. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Let's see. I wouldn't put it past these freaks. Wayne Brady. No, okay. Unfortunately, that this loser stuff. There's no fucking way these people haven't seen the fucking script before. Hey, look, we got another Alan. There's an Alexander, too. Mackie. Enoch. Alfred Enoch. Alan Roger. Jeez. March 6, 666, 1966. Active 1988 to present. Okay. Minus 6. Okay. 1988. Has honorary doctorate. Master of Arts. Goldsmiths. Six-month engagement. Stockard Channing. 81 years old. The problem is Coach has a bunch of good stuff. We're just not really going to get into this one. It's already half hour in. We're already on this. Old Stockard Channing. Catherine Parkinson. What a name. Like Parkinson's. Proposed to his girlfriend on the set of Everybody Loves Me, but no wonder they got divorced. I was rooting against them. They married on November 11th, 2021. Lucky 11/11. They married somebody else. Isabel, Kaya. God, Kaylee, they got married on 11/11. He's a high-functioning alcoholic. You want to battle against alcoholism? Good for you, bro. Snap anything pops up real quick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so he knows about the NASCAR Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 400. There's Edgar Adam Gordon. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alan Arkin. 6 Emmys. Brooklyn. This David Arkin. All sorts of shit. That was interesting. So he voiced J.D. Salinger in BoJack Horseman. So he went over to JD Salinger, and a perfect day for a banana fish. So this is just a coachism. He's the only one that's got bananas flagged, but he's like mad sketched out by bananas for a billion different reasons. Right? I go on and on and on. And Coach has people in his life who don't really believe like anything he says, and they'll even be like, I haven't been able to eat a banana since you fucking said all that shit. Like, it is weird, right? So there's definitely something up with them. Yeah, Coach thinks they're delicious, but he's still sketched out. But he was born on January 1st, one of the greatest writers, born on New Year's Day. Dies in January. Oh, it's exactly 9 years later, 89 years later. Is that how old he was? Banana Fish came out in 48, of course. Sybil. So I got into the name Sybil. So basically it's about Shmuicide. Then there's like another story that's kind of like that. His name is Seymour Glass. And then I was already thinking like Sybil was something weird that shows right there. Sybil, Greek myth, Cumanian Sybil. Right, so I don't know exactly what it's about, but basically it talks about liminality, which it's like, I don't know, you can like experience a completely different perception. I don't know. That's some crazy shit. Coach studied a lot about the religious stuff, but like he said, he was never too great at understanding a lot of it. Let's see. So Mayday is the one that's like the banana fish story. That's from F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's probably both the same people, F. Scott Fitzgerald and what's his name? Salinger, J.D. Salinger. Also, he commits suicide. I think they both use a bang bang method. Something about Jewish. Sixth oldest winner of the Oscar. This is Orkin. The banana boat song. Didn't that like just pop up a minute ago? Like the banana boat game. Some weird shit. Died at 89. Yep. And so, Coach, think about this Michelle Trachtenberg. The name Michelle is probably Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's Coach's take. How Shmuish was Salinger. Just thought that was funny. Zachary Green goes by the ring name Zachary Wentz, which Zachary Wentz is the name of Carson Wentz's brother. Figured that's probably who that is. Coach read that in the book, and then right there. Or no. So he's from Lima, Ohio. That's interesting. This is his last name's a reference to Pete rock musician Pete Wentz. So I didn't think about that one. Coach actually called Pete Wentz's bass pick, Bamboozle in New Jersey. So there's that. But yeah, so Pete Wentz, Carson Wentz. Here's another Wentz connection. Let's get past that. I thought maybe because of the Ohio thing, maybe there's some sort of connection to Hawthorne Heights too. So Peter Lewis Kingston Wentz the third. Alrighty. So it could be Carson. Who knows? Zachary Wentz. Oh yeah, so the Cavs signed a player with the last name Tomlin. Just thought it was interesting. Cleveland has a Tomlin. Just like, Mike Tomlin, coach in Pittsburgh. Forgot he was married to Ashley Simpson. Ashley O.J. Simpson. There's just showing you Zachary Watts is in fact the name of Carson's brother. Let's see. He played baseball. I'm thinking maybe it's Zach Ertz. And that makes sense. Here's a good shit. So Blaise, Robert Alexander. So apparently we are going to get to it. There's a lot more good shit. This is like a week old. Coach had this right away. It was one of those things where it was like, Coach knew no matter what, the next one's going to be a banger, but it was also going to take like forever, and we weren't even going to be able to cover anything. So might as well just hit the books like crazy and read a book a day for like a week straight. That's what we did, even though I had to work the whole time. Today was the first day off, pretty much. We got Tuesday off, thankfully. Let's see what's going on here. So, Blaise, Robert Alexander, this shit is awesome, right? So, he died at Lowe's Motor Speedway. So, Lowe's Motor Speedway is the name of the racetrack in Concord, North Carolina, where they're holding the Coca-Cola 600, and Lowe's was the longtime sponsor of Jimmie Johnson. But they had some sort of famous, falling out. Coach hasn't dug too deep into that. Luckily, we have till May, which is the anniversary of Christopher Reeves, coincidentally. There's like no way I'm fucking wrong, dude. Isn't that shit crazy? But to get even crazier, so this cat, Blaise Robert Alexander, he died of a basilar skull fracture. So at Lowe's Speedway, his best finish in his NASCAR career, 25th. Okay, and you want to really get to some good shit? Check this out. So a total of 48 wins. We'll get there. Hold on. Finished 25th, so that's another 25. That's still not what we want, though. Where is it? So, this isn't even the part I was going to bring up, but this is fucking awesome, too. When he died, he was fighting for a lead position with Carrie Earnhardt. Are you fucking kidding me? Right? Alexander's number 75. It's just one shy of 76. And 75 is like a Lions number. Number 2. So number 2 and 75, right? Like Dale Earnhardt's number 3 and 76. Isn't that weird? They're both one off. Let's see. And then so he sent him head on into the wall. Then back into Earnhardt's. He was 25 years old when he died. What's this be like some fucking Sean Taylor shit all over again? If it is, it is what it is. But this one's even better. Way better, I think, than the Sean Taylor stuff. There's way more of the number we need popping up. The 25's there a lot, and that's not even really the reason I like it. It's just a bonus, right? So yeah, he died like right around the same time as Earnhardt. But Jesus, ever gonna get to the fucking thing I wanted to show you? Right here, check this out. After his 1995 move to North Carolina, Alexander enjoyed a close friendship with fellow Busch rookie driver. So they're both Busch rookies at the same time, and eventual NASCAR superstar Jimmie fucking Johnson, baby. What do you want from coach? What more could you possibly want? Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But my case is rock solid, and I really think this has got to be what they're fucking doing here. Quadriplegic Jimmie Johnson at Coca-Cola 600. Make it fucking happen, baby. We're probably gonna end it there and pick back up, but we'll find a good leg stop in place probably. So what's going on? I get more. Just making sure. Oh, this is a list of all the people that have died. Right. So look, it used to happen all the time. So like 3 in 1956. In 1964 is like 3 or 4 of them. 3 of them 1965. And these are just fatalities. You know, you get the old Jimmie Johnson quadriplegic, you're not getting up on this list, right? But then look, boom. And our boy wasn't like in NASCAR or whatever, so he's not going to be on this list. But he would have been like right in between Dale and Kenny there. But none since '01. It's a long time, man. And like 24 years since, we just saw number 24 win Daytona back-to-back. William Byron. Could be him winning Coca-Cola too, who knows. So, Alkaline is on like the Detroit Mount Rushmore, like sports Mount Rushmore, right? Like just a handful of other people. He's one of the big 4, but like Alkaline Trio. Isn't that weird? Let's see. Played for 22 seasons, Mr. Tiger. Definitely quit after Alkaline. Come back to it. So 399 home runs. He got let me double check that before I say it. Yeah, he got the old 86. He's 85 years old. This is 86 year. 18-time All-Star. Number 6 retired. World Series champion in 68. Yes, World Series champion in 68. He lives 86 years. Well, good for him. Two inches of bone removed from his left foot. You're right. Some crazy shit. Interesting. So he's involved with a trade with a Milwaukee Braves player. 324. It's like 234. 101 palindrome. 345. That's in order. I need to flip it around. Got injured in 68 with a broken arm. One of the 10 greatest coaching decisions of the century was moving Kaline into the outfield. .272 palindrome in 131 games. So palindrome. Near fatal injury. Outfield collision. Yeah, right, dude. This is fucking half a foot of bone removed. My God, they make it so dramatic and corny. I wonder if more people were in on it back then, or if people were just even dumber. Who knows? Or if there even was a past. So they're just making all this shit up. Broke a boat in sand when he struck a baseball bat against a rack. You just can't catch a break. 131. There's. Oh, wait. You got the. We already saw that one, I think. Yeah, we definitely saw that slide. Sorry. 1622, 1277, 399, 3007. Lots of repeats. There's another 311. 311's got the boom, y'all. This is 987 countdown. So yeah, here's this Detroit Mount Rushmore of sports with Gordie Howe. So there's the Gordon, right? So Gordie Howe, Barry Sanders, and Isaiah Thomas. So there's the Barry and the Gordie, just so you know, coach isn't too crazy. We're definitely onto something there. Let's see, Brooks, Billy Martin. Alkaline was Mr. Perfection. 67 years with the team, one of the longest tenures in MLB history. That's nice for the Tigers, considering we got the Indians ending a 76-year drought. Colin Kaline played at Miami. His daughter named Kennedy. So he's Mr. Hockey. So this is Mr. Hockey and Johnny Hockey. Right. Yeah, he was like the original Gretzky. Now we got Ovechkin like breaking Gretzky's records. So let's see, he died at 88 in Ohio. Played for Detroit. Why would you go to Ohio, bro? I should have known better. I guess we'll do old Gordie. Oh yeah, the Gordie Howe hat trick is a goal and assist in a fight in the same game. Coach always thought that was funny. Although apparently, like, he didn't really ever do that in the same game. So 48 points. This is probably like the most work Coach ever put into a video. We're not even close to being done with it. You have no idea. Like, we didn't even get to the Google stuff. Like, I went and Googled something new, but it's not all the tabs I had open up. Like, we've got so much shit to do. You know, we've still only done one of the book reports of the 19 books that Coach has read. So we're really grinding out here. That's why we weren't doing videos, but we'll get back to them. We can do both. We're putting an hour time limit on this one, though. We'll just have to catch up the rest later. I know you can fight. Can you show me you can play hockey? That's funny. I would say the opposite to someone like Crosby. Like, damn it, Sydney, I know you can fucking play hockey. You know how to fight, you fucking pussy. Come on. Quit running. Quit ducking everybody out here. Throw those gloves down. Fight Coach right now. He knocks me out. Let's see. Coach wouldn't want to fight. He's so busted up these days. He wouldn't want to fight Sidney Crosby anyways, but let alone on fucking ice. Oh shit. It'd be like a fish out of water. You definitely wouldn't want to fight a hockey player on the ice. He's just walking you like a dog around the ice. I'd just pull Happy Gilmore and take my skate off and try to stab him. 86 points. Maple Leafs capital or captain Ted Kennedy. So basically he's on a list with Esposito, Yager, and Gretzky. Forty-four goals, 100 points. Number 9 jersey retired by the Red Wings. Yeah, so Red Wings are definitely flagged right now. We figured out that the old Cleveland, they got their Ohio State one, and we think they're good for it in baseball too. Where's Detroit's coming from? It's probably not the Pistons, right? They already got their national championship in football. But coach thinks they're probably good for it in hockey. They're like known for hockey more than anything. They don't necessarily have to win because they're winning the Super Bowl. So I like the Red Wings to fucking lose, but if they get there, then the Maple Leafs can't win it unless it's the Red Wings lose in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Maple Leafs, which that would be awesome. And then the Maple Leafs be like, what would that be, the Oilers or the Blues? Either one of those would be pretty sweet. It's still too dicey to call. Coach says, so they opened up the lines on Browns over, or lines over Browns. It's like 800 to 1, dude, if you parlay Lions over Browns with Guardians over Brewers. It's like 300,000 to 1. You only got to put like a few bucks to max out. Coach just canceled all his other bets and maxed that out at $5. No bullshit. That's really what he did. So he recommends doing that. If you want to put an extra one on there, it'd be like Georgia Tech. Like, yeah, you're going to wait a lot longer to get paid. Or like a year away for that. But it's one Coach feels best about for sure. It's not that much money. Oh, Coach says the betting method is 1 bet per day, just like before. But we're going to do DraftKings, 10 cents a day. What's that? You're only looking at $1 every 10 days. It's like $3 a month, dude. Yeah, that's how we're rolling. So fuck MGM. Put those 10-cent bets in. 1 10-cent bet a day. Right now, Coach's 10-cent bet recommendation would be Boston College, Frozen Four championship. Although our Four Nations pick, I don't know if you saw, U.S. lost to Canada in overtime. I told you they were going to fucking play Canada, and one of those teams are going to win. We lose in fucking overtime by 1 goal. God damn it. But, yeah, anyway. Yeah, Coach would say put the parlay in with Boston College winning the Frozen Four, the BC Eagles, with Guardians over Brewers and Lions over Browns. They actually won't let you pick Lions beating Browns yet. You got to do Lions versus Browns, but it's still good for a shitload. So just do that. That would be Coach's bet for today. Just put 10 cents on it. You'll be fine on the old DraftKings. And then we're also going to start taking like the you can't go broke taking a profit approach. Right, like, how many times we had a chance to, like, cash out at a profit and we fucking didn't cash anything. Like, we're definitely going to start cashing more fucking bets. You can believe that shit. So, those little check downs to our tight ends and stuff. Or, like, how Coach could have just easily fucking bet money line on the Eagles and picked up, like, a couple $100 or something, but fucking didn't because he's an idiot. Yeah, we're going to start doing shit like that. And what else we got? Only the only ones that we know are a slam dunk like that, though. Coach really said the Chiefs were dead, and he's skeptical if anybody told you the Chiefs were going to win that game. Big time. He thinks all of the Super Bowls recently have been easy. He doesn't know how easy they were before that, because until, like, the first of the Chiefs, failed three-peat run, right? Like, those 3 Super Bowls, like, that Coach just happened to tune in just in time, like, before that first Super Bowl, like the first game I watched all season was like the Niners playoff game. And this was the year that, the Chiefs beat the Eagles. The Niners hadn't made it yet, but I saw the Niners play and I was like, I really like that team. I think they're gonna be good for it next year. But then, like, once I started watching a little more, I was like, this is like a heel team. Right? Like, just like that Eagles team last year. I was like, they're getting bitched, by either the Chiefs or the Dolphins. And then sure enough, that fucking happened. And then you already know what happened this year. So, yeah, the actual Super Bowl game is pretty easy in Coach's opinion. The game itself, it's just hard to know stuff way out in advance before they show you everything and you get all your connections. And the Super Bowl one was actually a really easy pick. It's just that fucking skins shit. Like, if we weren't so hip to shit, I'm telling you, we were just early on that or something. Like, if we would have just slept on the skins like everybody else did, we would have been fine. But it'll work out in the long run because I really think they're going to pay us big when the skins win it. We're going to know all about it. Okay, moving on because we're already broke an hour. Let's see. Third overall behind Gretzky and Orr. Coach is cool with that. Wait, Joe Louis Arena. We played Joe Louis Arena. That's interesting. Joe Louis came back into it. Michael Shanks was in Mr. Hockey, the Gordie Howe story. I don't know what's that. Hallmark Channel. Jeez. It's probably mad cheesy. So he's got a bunch of charities, of course. Bunch of scams. Yeah, Rochester Red Wings. Yeah, Pick's disease. Alkaline was a ball bearer. So it was Gretzky and Scotty Showman Bowman. Catch had trouble breathing out of his nose lately, so if he's being a mouth breather on you, that's why. We got a foot of snow the past week. 1767. Howe's record of 1767 games played was surpassed by Patrick Marleau. So we got a Patrick there. Also 767 because we dropped ones. It's a palindrome. And time is the Earnhardt. All that sort of shit's popping up. I know you're geeked on this video because of the fuck. You know for sure Jimmie Johnson's getting his fucking spinal cord just destroyed. I cannot fucking wait. Coach Jimmie Johnson. I got plenty of time to write a rap about it and diss the shit out of him. I'm gonna fucking diss Jimmie Johnson 44 times. That's how it's going down. 48 times. Y'all thought I was over here pouting. My coach was like big pissed off. He's been doing nothing but grinding and reading while he's on the fucking phone with customers and shit. He wants to quit his job so bad so he can do more. Because it takes like the average book, if we're being generous, is like 10 hours. It's probably close to like 15 or 20 hours to read a book. So it takes like a whole goddamn day to read a book. It's like a full-time fucking job, right? So, that's if you're doing nothing but, right, and actually doing your job, unlike most people at work, right? Like, you're actually trying to fucking read the shit and understand it and take notes and be able to convey it to people. So, oh boy, let's move on. Oh yeah, I'll give you one more good one. Here you go, Trevor and Daniel. So y'all were talking about those port cities, right? Like, what's with all these port cities, right? Well, did you know that? So let's see, hold on. Where did it say it? I guess it didn't say anything there. But so, Detroit News: the shifts could reflect fatigue among international traders and shippers fed up with high prices on the privately owned Ambassador Bridge in the last full year before the Gordie Howe International Bridge opens. Coach is going Red Wings to win it, bro. That's fucking weird. That's fucking... Or maybe that's too on the nose. Maybe losing it is perfect. Right? But keep an eye on those damn Red Wings. We're keying it on them. Like, for sure. So, Gordie Howe International Bridge opens. New passage set to begin service September 2025. So, you know what? That's after hockey season. So, they could be good to win it next year. And that would work out perfect. Bro, we're going to be all over these fucking Red Wings next year. Coach really thinks that's how it's going down. And let's see. So it'll cut the traffic further while ending 95-year-old monopoly on international trucking in and out of Detroit. Isn't that insane? Coach is the man, yo. Nobody else is going to show you this. Is fucking Elron show you this shit? So you know the Red Wings are good for like now or next year. Gotta be, right? Ain't no way that this motherfucker's getting a bridge that's in a 95-year monopoly. Right when coach is sniffing around. Just saying. We know the Lions are 100% good for it. 100% fucking good for it. I promise you the Lions are winning and they're beating the fucking Browns. Tom Brady's Browns. Bitch-ass Browns. Let's see. What else we got? Like 2.3 million trucks. Look at the 86 there. The 286,000. 11.1111. No, you know Coach never just takes time off. Like Coach had all of this, everything he's told you so far. I had like the night of Daytona. I've just when I've got it that good, and it's like so much to give to you. Like I just procrastinate on. It's like God, it's gonna be like fucking hours, right? Like we're only an hour in, and we sincerely have at least like probably 3 more hours of shit we gotta do. And we're not doing it all right now. That's for damn sure. So the heater from Van Meter, Bullet Bob, Rapid Robert is funny. This is Bob Feller. He's died in Cleveland. Born in Iowa. Yeah, he pitched for the old Indians. So Bob Feller is big on the list. He comes up all the time. Of course, he's married to Virginia, so big Cleveland guy, right? Married to Virginia, and then Ann Thorpe for the old Jim Thorpe Indian connection. Isn't that weird? 348. So I got the 48. 6 times record. 111 wins. 111. We just saw the 111 a second ago with 11.1% or some shit. So there's the Blue Dogs. Thought the Blue Tongue was interesting. Bulldogs, Blue Dogs. He made his first career start against the St. Louis Browns. Isn't that interesting? So play for Cleveland. His first starts against a team called the Browns. Record previously set by Dizzy Dean. 76 strikeouts. Hannah Dean. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Browns, as well as the Chicago Cubs. There's also a team called the Chicago Cardinals. So he's a popular commentator. yeah, if just the Guardians beat the Brewers and the Lions face off against the Browns, they even have to beat the Browns. They just face off against the Browns. Coach is way good. Like, we don't have to worry about nothing. I can't say never again, but I'm definitely immediately retiring. You know, all we gotta do is get a little bit lucky from here on out to never have to work again. 2.66 ERA. And Coach would definitely say it just seems too obvious that it is Lakers over Celtics, and I don't mean too obvious as in a bad way. Like, they kind of do make it too obvious. Coach just overthinks it, just like with the Chiefs over the Eagles, or the Eagles over the Chiefs, right? Like, yeah, they're gonna make you think, you know, it's actually the Chiefs beating the Eagles. We don't have to overthink it too much more than it's just going the other way, right? Like, yeah, they're setting up that matchup. It's just a little tiny twist. So yeah, they want you to think the Celtics are beating the Lakers, but obviously it's Lakers beating the Celtics, or possibly, you know, definitely keep an eye on Golden State, definitely keep an eye on Cleveland, definitely keep an eye on Milwaukee and the Clippers, right? But Lakers over Celtics is almost always good when you got a real obvious narrative. It's probably just that, and the rest is just to make you think and do the what ifs and whatever. We definitely have a lot more work to do in basketball, though. We don't know exactly how college is going down whatsoever. I know Trevor really likes Michigan State. I don't. I'm telling you, it's I would be leaning more towards Duke, I think. I don't know why. I know it's random and stupid, but they do have like the Austin thing, and like there's probably some Duke Lakers connection we're missing. Where the fuck did Jerry West go to fucking high school or go to college? Let's figure that shit out. WVU, no fucking way. I haven't even looked at WVU. That'd be crazy. They're not ranked 9th. Let's see. Yeah, 16 of them. Nah, they're just doing just too bad for me to say it's them. I'd never trust them anyways. They're choky as fuck. I just always hated the Mountaineers as well, even though I was from West Virginia. That was not the team I fucked with at all. You know, I like Tech or UVA. Yeah, I mean, if they fuck around and win the Big 12 tournament, we'll definitely keep an eye on them. But I don't think they're good for it. Let's see. Pepper Martin. So there's Dazzy Vance. So we had Dizzy, now we have Dazzy. So Dizzy and Dazzy are on coaches all-star teams together just to be obnoxious. 3-2-4, it's 2-3-4. 7-time strikeout leader, pitched a no-hitter. He's got like all these crazy records, even though he only pitched 33 innings in his 20s. So he did like everything later in life, I guess. Yeah, pneumonia. Lawrence Ritter wrote a poem about him. Lineup for yesterday. V is for Vance, the Dodgers' own Dazzy. None of his rivals could throw as fast as he. Wow. Great job. Didn't want to use snazzy or anything like that. That would have been too obvious. We got to use as he. And let's see. Larry Stanley Ritter died at age 81. Indiana University. 121,000 kilometers since palindrome. Like, really, anytime they give you a metric, you should be checking it, like, what is it in pounds and ounces and all that sort of stuff, right? So one of them will probably be some crazy, obvious, like, oh yeah, like, that's what they did. Baseball, and the grass was real. Ducky Medwick, the Triple Crown, 10-time All-Star, 84.8, so palindrome, the 84 coding, 84.81, you got the 84 and the 81. Newt Rockney wanted to play football, but he chose baseball instead. Son of Hungarian immigrants. St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame. 161 palindrome, 22 repeat, 354, 345. 111, 111, 1101. Look, that's how you know. Boom. That's how you know Coach goes on his own. Woo, and then woo. Okay. Sure, buddy. Nice try. Okay. And then look, they do it right there. Same fucking spot. 641 and 64. Okay. Sure. And then, 40 or more doubles in 1940. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Cool story. And then Bob the Showman Bowman. Just like we had NASCAR. Some sign stealing. What did he blame on sign stealing? Oh, okay. Here, there's Peppermore. Johnny Leonard Roosevelt Martin. Jesus. Okay. .363 palindrome. Oh, was that Taylor? I thought I saw Taylor Duthett. Jimmy Fox. There's Cornelius McGillicuddy, Connie Mack. Wait. Ultimate record for most ties was 76. Isn't that interesting? Guy died in Philly. Philadelphia Athletics as well. Second marriage at age 48. Why do they always get married with the 48s? Isn't that weird? Home Run Baker, 1886. Original Home Run King of the Majors. Over 306 seasons. It's Robert E. Lee again. His mom is a distant relative of Robert E. Lee. The fuck? Why does he always pop up with the else with this stupid motherfucker? So Coach had to click on Robert E. Lee finally. And then was immediately bored, so we went back to whatever we were doing. Joe S. Jackson. That's Joe Stonewall Jackson. I'm sure. Why wouldn't it be? Roger Peckinpah and Ping Bodie. Can't believe I didn't click on Ping Bodie. I did get Roger Thorpe. Jim Thorpe. Peckinpah. The Cleveland Naps. Otto Wooster, 48 home runs. And what was it? Hold on. 505 winning percentage. Got the palindrome. .212 palindrome in 1912. Right, you gotta love that. So 12 and 212, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 2-1-2. Thanks, buddy. And let's see. Indianapolis Hoosiers and the Buffalo Blues. Buffalo Blues. Manager Frank Chance. I'm mad we missed some of those names. We're gonna have to actually look them up. What was it? Ping Bodie. I gotta see if the fuck Ping Bodie is. Pizzola. Francesco Pizzola. This goes by Ping Bodie. The fuck, I love baseball. Okay. Son Raven's 52-ounce bat crashed into the dead ball of his era. Dead ball. A whole lot about old Pink here. 774, 418, so the 48 again, 233, so there's a 33. Roost's first Yankee roommate. Oh, well, noted for a voracious appetite, Bodie competed against a Jacksonville Zoo ostrich named Percy in an eating contest on April 3rd, 1919, which had been arranged by Yankees co-owner Cap Houston as a publicity stunt. I'm so glad we looked up Ping Bodie. Percy had previously been touted as the world's greatest eater. The contest was structured similar to a boxing match, with Bodie selecting his favorite dish of spaghetti as the food to be devoured. He was declared the winner after finishing his 11th 1-1 plate before Percy passed out while starting his. Oh my God, wait, are you fucking kidding me? So Bodie. So they're saying the ostrich passed out while starting to eat. Get the fuck out of here. They make it as dramatic as possible. That's how you know ostriches are fake. Just saying. Let's see. Jeez. What a world, yo. Well, at least we can be glad that he's dead. Let's see. How old was this so far? 74. Okay. His wife died of scarlet fever. I can't believe we didn't even hit the notes or Google yet. You have no idea how much shit we have left. I told you it was going to be hours and hours. What time is it, though? We're already past midnight, so I guess gonna have to wrap it up soon. I get back to it right in the morning before work. Rip Collins. Bullet Joe Bush and Sad Sam Jones. That's right, I looked up Sad Sam Jones and shit. Let's see here, anything good? So here's Bullet Joe. He's on the St. Louis Browns. Of course, most of these were just for fun when we see a goofy name, because we like to prove it's all fake bullshit. Percentage 488 games. Hold on, so 788 488. He definitely likes 88s. 2990. Like, so they're doing it. It's just, this is kind of weird. So it's like 1263 and the 63. Probably the most obvious. But they're doing 13 and 13 a lot. Let's see. So died at age 81. Nothing too exciting about him. But that was it. 80 appearances. So here's Sad Sam Jones. Horsewhip Sam. The fuck? How are you Sad Sam and Horsewhips? Sad Horsewhip Sam. Okay. From Woodsfield. 384, 1223, 22, 22, 229, 1223, 3883, 225, 98 and 298. I saw some last I checked. Red Roughing. See, it's because he looks so sad on the field. He said he wore his cap down because he didn't care about looking out for pretty girls. So Bucky Harris, Sloppy Thurston. Hey, look up all Sloppy Thurston here. Hollis. He's a Brooklyn Robin. Also for the St. Louis Browns. 424 palindrome, 89 and 86. Same thing flipped upside down. Right, so he in 1923 became the 5th pitcher in Major League history to pitch an immaculate inning, striking out all 3 batters on 9 total pitches in the 12th inning of a game against the Athletics. He was also the first pitcher to achieve the feat in extra innings, and the only White Sox pitcher to do so for 101 years, until Michael Kopech did so in 2024. Dodgers, I know, of course, they won the whole fucking thing. It's 101 years. Palindrome. 1-2-3. Earned runs allowed. 3-3-0. Hits allowed. 4-2-4 palindrome. 6-4-8. There's Bucky.
Like, when I upload this shit, what are we gonna call this fucking video? So Coach is always thinking, jeez, I come up with another name for this one. 400 videos in like 3 months. Alrighty, let's see. Age of 6. 282 palindrome. 22. 333. Yeah, it's added 333. What do you know? Still productive at age 33. The guy that hit 333. What that was? Pumpsy Green. Elijah Jerry Green. Of course, Jerry's flagged. You get a name like Pumpsy, we're definitely gonna check you out. So he was the first black player to play for the Red Sox, the last pre-expansion major league club to integrate. Let's see, Don Bood. Of course, he was married to his first wife, Diane Campbell, until 1984. You would have never guessed, right? That's so weird. So yeah, breast cancer. Pinky Higgins. So Michael Franklin, Pinky Higgins. .292 batting average, palindrome. Check this. He's got some numbers for sure. So he's got the 292, 6636 at bats. Maybe much more after that. They did have 48 just in case. Oh my god, yes. Yes, we are getting to a lot of good stuff. Here, check this out. So he called sports writer Cliff Keen a bleeping nagger lover. You gotta love it. Gave him the old Clayton Bigsby. So that's hilarious. Manny Minoso. He was arrested after killing one and injuring 3 others with his car. Suffered 2 heart attacks between conviction and sentencing. Pled guilty of driving while drunk and was sentenced to 4 years. 4 years? Killing somebody? Injuring 3 other people? Day after he was paroled, he died of a heart attack in Dallas at the age of 59. Yeah, fucking right. Sorry, hold on. I gotta do it. Okay, I just gotta do it to you.
Because she's a nigger lover.
Alrighty, Norfolk Tars. Oh my god. Tars. The Tar Heels. It's based in Norfolk. One of the 100 greatest minor league teams of all time. Fuck yeah, go Norfolk. 81st birthday. Sparky Adams. One 424, so you dropped the 1. You got palindrome. 844 repeat. 5557 1588. You got 48 triples. 343, another palindrome. 453, it's like 345. And then 353, another palindrome. Jeez. 963, countdown. Square it up. 3 cubed, 3 squared, whatever. So let's see. July 6th. 76. 122 runs. 456, counting up. 355 repeat. 1 hits. There's Dizzy Dean again. 299. .333 average. There's another one. 30 errors. 369. Square it and cube it again, just going the other way. 7963. 4117. 443. 756. It's just 567. 418. There's our 48 again. 1152. D is for Dean, the grammatical diz. When they asked who's the top, said correctly, I is. This guy fucking sucks. The coach gotta get a time machine and maybe go hire him to make these fucking pros. So here's reference in the classic TV sitcom The Honeymooners by the character Ed Norton. Why I'm confused. There's a character in The Honeymooners named Ed Norton. Like the actor from American History X. That's weird. Okay. Justified mooching a second dinner off of Ralph Cramden by saying, like, I know what Ralph is from The Honeymooners, but who the fuck is Ed Norton? Does he have a hyperlink there? Look, let's face it, Ralph Dizzy Dean warms up in the bullpen before the game, but he still pitches. Later in the scene, when tends to arrive, Cramden quits, shut up, Dizzy Dean, and eat your spaghetti. Okay. Dean was parodied in the 36 Merry Melodies cartoon Boulevardier from the Bronx. What the fuck? With a character named Dizzy Dan. Dean was also referenced in the 1939 Laurel and Hardy film A Chump at Oxford, when Oliver Hardy unknowingly called the character of the actual dean at the famous Oxford University a Dizzy Dean. And who's on first? He's prominently used with unusual nicknames: Dizzy Dean, his brother Daffy Dean, and their French cousin Gouffé Dean. Okay. Tell me why I spent 4 more hours today conversing with the person named Dizzy Dean. There's the ball filler. Alkali Ike. It's just like the alkaline trio shit. Right, so this was some sort of cereal or something back in the day from Universal. And then, so baseball player Grover Cleveland Alexander, coach read a book on him. There's apparently a better book on him. The coach wants to read. He's mad that he got the shitty one. It was named Alkali Pete by combining parts of the names of the 2 lead characters in the film series. Let's see what else we got. Look at this one. Universal Ike gets a goat. So that's one coach would pick up. There's one more. Also, Alkali Ike plays the devil. So I would want those 2. I want the plays the devil and gets a goat. See what the fuck's going on with that shit. There's Showman. Looking up Buffalo Bill shit. Cody is a free Shmeesh Mason. Gordon Scott starred as Buffalo Bill. Isn't that interesting? Rocky Mountain Dance Theater. Featured prominently in Ken Burns' PBS documentary The American Buffalo. Nicholas Campbell. So we got our Campbell again. I can't remember nothing about this dude. Who the fuck's this? So he played Bobby Kennedy in Hoover versus the Kennedys. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So he was suspended from the CBC television series Coroner after an incident where he referred to black grip technician by the N-word on a different production. The grip Andre Mike stated He was clearing stands for Campbell's path. And here they actually say, "You winter naggers are are used to this kind of weather." Well, you northern naggers are used to it. Oh my god. So Campbell apologized. Isn't that crazy? We got 2 hard R's in this episode. I know you love Coach. You didn't even have to try. It's so funny. If they weren't mad enough, the Coach was dropping N-bombs before. Now we got the hard R's on there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the Grover Cleveland Alexander one. Coach wants Wicked Curve. The Life and Troubled Times of Grover Cleveland Alexander. Mine's just a shitty book that just says Grover Cleveland Alexander. They got a cool title called Wicked Curve. Give me that one. Or The Best Team Over There, The Untold Story of Grover Cleveland Alexander and the Great War. Coach wants both of those. Cleveland Rock, The Personality Sluggers and Magic, the 1995 Idiots. There's so many books Coach wants. Lords of the Realm, The Real History of Baseball. It doesn't look fucking awesome. So legendary Pittsburgh Penguins broadcaster Mike Lang died at age 76. Isn't that crazy? So definitely keep an eye on them. I mean, they are also in Pennsylvania. They got the 76 thing. But, the Steelers did pretty bad. And our Browns commentator died. Jim Donovan, you know how they ended up. So I definitely wouldn't say jump all over them or anything. But 46-year career. So he returned in the 76-77 season. What do you know? That was 76. Yeah, he started with them in 1976 and dies at 76 years old. Is that for real? What a fucking joke. Jesus, man, they just don't care. There's no way anybody thinks this is real, right? This is make-believe. And everybody knows it's a joke. And I was just not let in on it. So August 4th, 8-4. Oh yeah, check this shit out, yo. The Angel Reese special. Coach definitely likes the Angel Reese special. So the picks Coach likes the best. So of course Lions over Browns, Guardians over Brewers. He likes the Chicago Sky. He likes the St. Louis Battlehawks. He likes the Lakers over the Celtics. College basketball. I guess I'd go Duke or Michigan State. Probably Duke, to be honest with you. But I just wouldn't place a college basketball bet. Let's see. There's no reason. Could be Kansas. Who knows? So you got John Means from the Guardians. There's Joe Louis. Died in 1981. 66. Salami Rose. Joe Louis just announced a new album. It's fucking horrible. I won't even make you listen to any of it. Here's a Dick Vitale book. Just your average bald, one-eyed basketball wacko who beat the Ziggy and became a PTPer by Dick Vitale. Coach definitely wants that. So for the ice ball, it was negative 48 degrees. What do you know? There's Connor Wentz. Carson's other brother. Brock Jensen. Played for the Red Blacks. Grey Cup champion. Signed with the Dolphins. Wow, this is a long one. Yeah, we're closing on 2 hours. Lane Monty Kiffin. So, of course, we got the Lane. Coach thinks that Lane Kiffin is probably a Tosh.0. Let's see. Coach didn't look into this one at all, but he was thinking about Iverson and Pick. Like, that's got to be the same people, right? Like, it's not like they look super alike in my head or anything, but they're both, like, right about the same height. They're known for being unbelievably fast. Like, they tell you all the time Iverson Bubachuk was this great football player, right? So I don't think Iverson and Vic were the same. Yeah, they both played in Philly. both prison. Let's see. Change the culture, you know. So 1105, 3347, 88.5. John Reeves is his father-in-law, so we got a Reeve. Layla Reeves. Cleveland Browns connection. So this is Carlos Estevez, you know, Charlie Sheen's doppelganger or whatever. He signed with the fucking Phillies, I think. No, he just signed with the Royals. That's right. So the Guardians missed out, but that makes me think we're gonna beat up on the Royals in the playoffs. I mean, they're in our division too, so it's not like he's in some stupid random part of the league. He's right there where you can beat him. It's kind of like the Halliburton thing. If it's the Bucks winning, Coach definitely says don't completely sleep on the Bucks. Still do your due diligence there. He thinks it might be them. 557. Let's see. So 557. Then we got 257. 2 million. I thought I heard something. Coach gets sketched out easily after he had two strangers break into his home. 3 million. Jordan Matthews, coach was thinking about him. That's like Jerry Rice's cousin. That was Carson Wentz's like one of his favorite receivers, and they traded him for like a second round pick or something right before they won the Super Bowl. It's just weird how they do stuff like that. Like, wow, why was fucking Nelson Aguilar a Super Bowl champion and not Jordan Matthews, who by all accounts was a better receiver? Aguilar sucks. But not that I think Matthews ended up doing anything. But, yeah, 22 receiving touchdowns. That's not bad. Yeah, 22 receiving touchdowns. That's pretty decent career. Not like mind blowing or anything. 181 receptions for the 18 and 81 team. What do you know? The 81 Owens and he wore himself number 81. Like what the fuck, right? So the team that loses an 81, wins an 18, needs number 81, Terrell Owens, right? 181st matchup against the Skins, right? They had to cut the guy who was number 81, who had 181 receptions. Wow. How about that? And then like right here, so like that 12-1, and then 3-2-1-8. If you take that 21, it's the 12, and then the 3-8, you got the 3-8 right there. So I don't know. Seven, 8. Wait, hold on. So he had 181 receptions. Okay, 181 receptions. Also, 181 yards. How'd you not know that was coming? Jesus fuck. Oh my god. This is why Coach doesn't bother highlighting any of it. He's just got that beautiful mindset. 1, 3, 2, 3. Drop the 1 like Coach tells you. We got the palindrome. 7, 8. I know you missed me. It's okay. 2, 6, 2. It's palindrome. .42 pick. I swear we saw 42. So 24 career touchdowns for the 42nd pick. .997, 114, 804. That's our 84 coding. August 1st, 81. He gave us another 81. Yeah. Oh man. is Jerry Rice's cousin. Or his uncle or some shit.
Oh yeah, so Hertz Car Rentals. That's who O.J. Simpson like got famous from. Was like advertising for them. Of course, like Jalen Hurts. Of course, Trevor was telling us Michigan State. They won in 1952. They might just win the championship in football. It might not be Georgia Tech. I'd much rather see Georgia Tech. Can you please explain? So this is our buddy Cat. This one's tough. Can you please explain the Rocky coding for newbies like me? I see 76 and 67 all the time in the news. And, I think Dale Sr. is King Charles, who is 76 years old. He sent his heartfelt condolences to the 67 victims of a plane crash. That's amazing. And I believe he will expire from a sudden heart attack this year or 2026. Let's hope it's this year. Thank you. So thanks for your comment. So the 76 one's tough to even explain. So we've got so much on the 76. It's literally unbelievable. But how did it start? So I know it started with us thinking the Guardians were due up, okay, and finding out that they are riding a 76-year drought, and then we realized that it's not the years that matter, it's how many seasons, because they had the the strike year. So then it was so it's 76 seasons. So we found out, what's the Guardians' deal, right? And Coach was pretty sure. He's like, I think it ties back to this Rocky Colavito cat, right? So it's we got Rocky, and we looked at what his numbers were, and he wore number 7 and number 6. When he got traded to the Tigers, so I'm like, are they doing the 76 thing, right? And then with the Eagles, they got their Rocky, Rocky Balboa. The first Rocky film that came out in 1976. Sylvester Stallone, he's got some sort of 76th birthday. Trevor pointed out, I think it's July 6th or some shit like that, right? And then, Declaration of Independence, 1776. They got the Philadelphia 76ers, right? It's hard to explain, but it's definitely their biggest number. Also, the Maple Leafs. They won in 48. They might be getting the old 76. It's just also it's 7 and 6 just seems like they're two favorite numbers, right? Besides 6 and 3 maybe, but 7's supposed to be God and 6 is supposed to be Satan. So I don't know. It's just something like that. Coach isn't some genius or understands it all. He just points out shit that pops up way too often, and that's definitely one of them. Here's our odds on the Brownies. So it's actually 400 to 1. So 400 to 1 on Cleveland versus Detroit. But if you do it combined with the Guardians Brewers, just like I told you, 300,000 to 1. Not bad at all, right? Definitely get it before they fucking sign Tom Brady. Let's see. So he's surprised his son with a $3 million diamond watch for Super Bowl 2025. He's going to have to get a new contract, start paying some of this shit off. Just show you Coach cashed out a bunch of this shit. Like he said, just put $5 down on it to max it out. Here's Cat again. Said, boy, those crashes were crazy. Don't be discouraged because it's never as clear cut as it seems. You're on the right track. You had the French connection regarding the touchdown. It was the faux French name Dewan or DeGino. No. We still have the World 600 May 25th week. He says race starts around 6:20 p.m. when the track is bathed in sunlight for about the first third of the race. Roughly the second third happens at dusk, and about the final third of the race occurs at night under lights. This is interesting to me. It's true you should wear bright colors as cyclists or pedestrians. You'll get paid more if you're hit. The first question insurance companies ask is what colors were they wearing? Most accidents happen at dusk. So they said congrats on the Eagles. I won too. Thanks, Coach. I'm back and ready for spring training. Let's go. Yep. So we got a lot of sports head. Coach got some sort of bullying strike again. He's got to start being nice to Elron apparently. So I'm not going to comment over there anymore. And then I don't want to get my shit deleted just because I was talking shit. And let's see. Oh yeah. So Ohio State defensive lineman Don Munger dies at age 30. looked him up. His coach was Larry Johnson. Oh yeah, so Jim Tressel's lieutenant governor now, right? Isn't that nice? They made him lieutenant governor right when Ohio State won the championship. Make that go down easier. Jeff Gordon wants Days of Thunder 2 with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise already is doing some stuff for Days of Thunder. Coach has never seen Days of Thunder. It's like hard to find its streaming. Coach just thought that this comment was interesting on Elron's channel. It says 213 has haunted me my entire life. Coach thinks that's mad weird because one of Coach's best friends in his life, like way before Coach was into numbers, apart from the 86 thing with the Red Sox, I was there like his only one. This cat that Coach trusts and was one of his best friends. Used to always tell him like 213, dude, 213. Something bad's gonna happen if you see that. Everybody in my family knows it. Like we've seen it our whole lives. I'm just like, all right, dude. But no, yeah, for real. So definitely keep an eye out for 213, and it's probably not good. Luckily, Coach doesn't have the 213. He's got the 223. But just wanted to point out Eminem is 52 years old. So Lions winning in 2025. He released he didn't release it. He recorded a Lions like victory track, but of course he had to shelve it because they lost. So like he could die and they release it posthumously. Some stupid sappy shit. Coach thinks that's kind of what they're cooking up. That's my puppy. And then let's see. Yankees alter facial hair policy after 49 years. So they're gonna have allow players to have well-groomed beards for the first time since 1976. What do you know? Team has just lost in the World Series to the Dodgers, who had the big 76 cursed oil thing on their thing, right? And then Coach thinks that's a total sellout move. So like their reason is like they were afraid they were gonna miss out on players. Well, yeah, those players are gonna miss out on who they are. They're not Yankees, right? Like you don't, if you don't have an identity or culture, you don't have anything. So Coach doesn't know how fucking stupid they do this shit, but Coach thinks that's a bad move for them. They should keep the facial hair ban, but I guess technically does open up the talent, and if you're not superstitious, there's no real reason to dislike facial hair, right? It's just some stupid old head thing. Jay Ajayi, who joined the Eagles to help them win the championship. He was born in London, right? So just thought it was interesting. That's one of the places they're trying